What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and we have an amazing video for you today. I'm glad at the end of our video last night that I started going off and kind of like thinking about the NFT marketplace on the internet computer. I found a couple airdrops I didn't know I had, and remember I lost those Starfish airdrops? I found them, and this is cool because they're not in my wallet at all. This is the crazy part. I didn't find them in my wallet. So remember how I was going on DSCVR and I put a post. I'm like, hey, I got these starfish and I lost them and I kind of don't know what's going on. Well, nobody answered that. And so I felt kind of lost. And I was like, well, this is how awesome the community is in the DSCVR. So this is how cool the DSCVR algorithm is. Now, no one answered me, not a human person, right? The cool thing is when I went back in there, I think it was earlier today or last night after I was done with my live, I went in there and this post magically appears in front of me talking about this certain thing, the ICmarket I'd never heard of. It said, if you want to go get the starfish, you can buy and sell them here. And I was like, maybe if I go to the marketplace where they buy and sell them, maybe my NFTs are in there. Genius move. And we're going to go in and show you why. They're still not in my wallet, but they're on the marketplace. I'm able to buy, sell, and all that. The money will go to my wallet that's now connected over there. So it's pretty cool how it worked out. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have so much more stuff like this. This is why I want each one of you to sign up for Discover, man. It's free. It's a Reddit of the internet computer that gives you free stuff. I've already got over $1,000 worth of free airdrops, plus whatever this stuff is. I mean, I have so many free airdrops that I've got because of Discover, but that's not the only reason I use it. That's just one of the many reasons I use it. That's probably the best reason. Well, I don't know. I'm building a business, so actually it's probably second best reason. My best reason is because of the, community, the algorithm, the way that it lets everybody flourish, even small people. It gives you a chance to be seen. So let's just go over here to the DSCVR before we get into the starfish and everything, because this is kind of the story. We're going to go through the whole story, how to get it, how you do this, and how, these things come to be. And you can support these projects. You don't have to just get airdrops. This is just part of it. This to know what awesome projects are out there. I wouldn't even known about ICmarket if it wasn't for this. So, right, I go to my profile, right? And so that's what I did the other day. I was looking at my profile. I'm like, hey, where is this at? Oh, yeah, right here. Help with airdrop send to plug. So I did that. See, nobody commented, but the algorithm helped me anyway, even though there was only 2 upvotes. Normally, the algorithm wouldn't pay any attention to me, like on Reddit or anywhere else. But then I found that tweet that told me about the ICmarket. Beautiful. Well, I found some more airdrops here. And even if you send them to the wrong wallet or use the account number when you're supposed to use the principal ID. I got lucky on that one because that could really mess up. So be careful with that. Only send it to a wallet that it's compatible with. But you could get airdrops here all the time. All you have to do, you do have to be active though. So say you go into DSCVR, you can either post yourself on your own profile or you can create your own portal. I've created my own Bitcoin Renegade portal. See, if I create a post, and then I go in here to search portals. Look at this. Bitcoin Renegade portal. I have my own portal inside here now. So I can post whatever I want here, or I could post it to if I want the whole community to know about it, or if it's breaking news. I see breaking news right here, which actually this kind of is what we're doing right now. I'm actually going to, let's do this. I'll make a post right with you guys. So this is what I'm doing. So I use this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get the video we're doing right now. Where is the video? This is the video. Here, we'll have to go over here. Okay. Not what I want. Subscription. Okay, here it is. So all I'm doing right here is getting this to share it. Copy this. Okay. Now we can just get out of that area. All right, now go over here. And what I want to do is now paste it over here. The URL. Boom. And the cool thing, it wrote the title for me. So I didn't have to write the title, but what I am going to do is I'm going to put some tags in here. And hopefully they have an ICmarket tag. Yes, right here. See that? ICmarket. I wouldn't even known about this ICmarket, guys, if it wasn't for that random post that came in my face about the starfish. So glad the way the algorithm works on this. Beautiful so far. I'm in love. Let's do starfish. Starfish, starfish. Yeah, not starverse, starfish. There's a starverse, which I thought is what mine were, and that's why I was worried about. Hey, none of my starfish aren't in the starverse. Where are they? So there we go, starfish, baby. ICmarket, and then just do create, and that's all it takes. Boom, and I just created IC breaking news, because I want people to know about the ICmarket. That's why this is breaking news. Because I'm a big internet computer guy, right? And I didn't know about this market. I knew about the CCC, I knew about Intrapot, I knew about a couple other marketplaces, but like this one I never heard about. Yeah, I think it's brand new. And the only thing on it is the starfish now. So I'm gonna upvote this myself because I like it. I like what I do. I I watch back my content and because I enjoy it. But also because sometimes I say things that I listen to later and I'm like, damn. I get kinda I like my brain sometimes. I'm not bragging or anything, but like I brag to myself like that sometimes. Like, dang, my brain is awesome. I love my brain, but it isn't always like that, But it's cool when your brain like over achieves what you want it to do. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so all of this is basically how you earn those airdrops just by posting, being active. It's actively helping me with my Bitcoin Renegade brand. And wait, I'm only a member. I thought I was diamond handed member. Hold on. Why am I not diamond handed anymore? Oh, that's because this community, maybe? Hold on. I should be diamond handed up in here. Huh, okay, I'll fix that later. I think because your profile, see how it has that member down here? What is that? Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh, well, anyway, we're going to move on. I'll figure that out later because oh, that's my IC breaking news rolls. Okay, so that makes sense. I'm glad I kind of stopped and read that. So yeah, in that one. So if I go and look in if I look in a portal like here and say I'm looking for IC emojis right here, IC emojis. So I'm already in both of these. Now, if I actually go in the group and then I look at this visions member, okay. Oh, someone finally got an angel. Sweet. Oh, they hit the top of a Definity game section 6 months ago. These are all old things, so oh well. I was gonna try to show you my diamond handed but these guys don't even have it. So never mind. I think that might be for Discord. Or I'm just tripping. I don't know. We'll come back to that later. But just make sure to be active in here. You don't just have to post. If you don't have a brand or anything, you can come in here and just comment on other people's posts. Add some value, put a cool meme, put an airdrop you got. Just put any. You can just be active. That's all you have to do. Engage, be active, and you can get free airdrops of a lot of money or little money. You never know. It could be big money. It could be little money. Whatever. But it's free and it's cool. So now let's move on to what that is. Okay, so I finally found the place. This is it. It's called ICmarket, and I was a little bit leery when I first came over here because I didn't know. Oh man, I didn't want to show you my starfish right away. No, I'm just kidding. It was on the thumbnail. But here are my two starfish. I'm selling one of them for 2 ICP. Actually, I had this for 20 and this one for 30 at first, but nobody bought them. So I moved it down to 2 and 4. This one looks pretty cool. I think this one will sell because it kind of matches the background. It's not that rare though. This one is more rare. This is like 64, 63. This one's 50. I'd like to know the owners of this project, and maybe I'd end up buying some more for later or something. I don't know. Because these marketplaces, when they just start out, this is the time to get involved in this kind of stuff. In this market, let's take a look at the actual market. Let's go to the home And then best NFT collection for your future. ICmarket. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Kind of old school medicine man type mask right here. Reminds me of the moon. I was just watching this Marvel show, The Moon, that new one on Disney, Moon Origin or whatever, and it had that gray guy that looks a lot like that with the beak. Explore. So for now, all the collections, it looks like just Starfish is the unstoppable power of leaderless organization. This is a DAO. Now, read this. ICmarket is a DAO-based sub-DAO marketplace. So this is it. It's like a decentralized business. Is basically that's what a DAO is. Decentralized. I don't know what the rest of that stands for, but I'm pretty sure it's like kind of like a decentralized business. So as you see, look at the volume. See, this is where you actually go. The unstoppable power of leaderless organizations. Starfish. Look at that volume. 219 ICP. They're about $20 a piece. You're talking, $4,000 in volume. That isn't a whole lot. Floor price. Here we go. So 58, almost 0.6%, 60% of an ICP at the bottom. So these things could go for a little or a lot. So here you go. I don't know why this one's going for so low. That one's pretty cool. It has the Defendi symbol. Actually, I think this one's pretty neat. I like this one right here. I don't know why they would go for so cheap. So you never know why someone would buy one. Ooh, they got glasses. See, this is 60. These are good. All up in the 60%. I don't know why there's whoever's selling these, they don't know what they're doing. 60%, you're selling it for 0.6? Oh, maybe 50%. Yeah, no, I'd be like the lower percentages is supposed to go for that. Like this, why is see that don't make sense. This one is awesome, and it's only a 29%, or maybe this one's the lower, the better. Because look how cool this one is. That's pretty cool. It has the Defendi symbol on its chest, and it has these flames and a unicorn horn and like a clown face and a smile and the razor teeth. I mean, come on, dude. This thing's pretty freaking cool, man. And this one, oh my god. Dude, this one's fire. I like this one probably the best, actually. This one's so cool. I love his belly button. Look at his belly button. It's an X. It looks just like a real belly button. He has a real belly button. He's a real boy. This guy has a real belly button too. Look at that. I guess all of them have belly buttons. Not all of them. That's funny. This guy, this is a clown for sure. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, dude, a lot of these are pretty cool, man. Oh, this guy's really sad. Man, that's sad. Let's go look at the most expensive ones then. I mean, these are the most expensive ones? Really? Okay, I can see this one. That one's pretty cool. Okay. I guess there are some. Yeah, and they are higher in the rarity. So why is mine so high in the rarity index? Let's go look at mine. See, these are up in the 60s. And mine that I have listed, where is it? Right here. So I guess you can get people following you, and you can follow people and create. Ooh, if you would like to release your own NFT series on the ICmarket.app marketplace, what you need to do, application form. Low fees, non-custodial staking collections. We plan to give NFTs more attributes such as pledges, derivatives, games, reputation. Build on the IC. IC Market is a diversified, tradable platform for NFTs, which provides user-directed creation and collaboration. Roadmap, Q1 2022. Complete the basic release of the marketplace, such as trading, purchasing, NFT transfer, support for IC eco wallets, on-chain data sorting, following creators. Okay. Phase 2, current stage. They've already done all of this one. Complete the market launch, personal creation, improve the existing code architecture, separate storage and business logic so as to avoid the problem of storage cap. Add audio, video, and podcast NFT capabilities for the marketplace. Add collateral lending, sub-DAO collaboration. So I don't know who is running this project. I want to find out who is running this. I think I tagged them. Yeah, I did tag them in my Twitter. So hopefully some of them guys are over here from here. And if you are, I would love to do more videos showcasing, stuff and do like an AMA. Any project on the internet computer, listen up. If you are working on the internet computer right now and you want, kind of a push for your project, I would love to collaborate with any, I'm saying 99% of the projects, unless it's some like tarot card stuff or like some, anything like that, that's kind of like the dark side of stuff. If it's like light and just happy, yeah, anything on the IC basically. There's no tarot card stuff. That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only place I kind of draw the line. But other than that, I am pretty much open to any projects, which most are awesome, and I would love to just get the word out there. That's why I'm not getting paid for my emojis. I just like his project, and I think Vision was awesome. He was nice of him to come to our, channel and answer some questions on a live chat. And so I've been kind of pushing his stuff. Yeah, he did give me an NFT. I didn't ask for that. Like, it wasn't like an agreed thing. I just wanted to showcase his video. And that's the same. Like, I would be willing to do paid partnerships. And if you can't afford a paid partnership, I would be even willing to do it for free, guys. Because basically right now, or into the future, hopefully I'm still going to continue to work with Internet Computer. So on this next phase, if we do get more funding for the grant, I want to continue and work with more projects. And that would be part of my thing, not charging you guys because I'm already funded like by Definity, right? So I don't need to charge you guys to do the videos. I will just find awesome projects and then you guys come to me and then you're like, okay, we want to make this video. We kind of get together and figure out what kind of video to make, and to kind of go over some of the stuff that I don't know, just kind of getting into this, being on the outside stuff you would know, being an actual builder of the IC Market or IC Bunnies or any of the projects on here. I'm telling you, any IC project, come on, let's collaborate. Let's get the word out about your project and for free. I know it costs a lot of money to do marketing. So my channel is going to be like a catalyst and maybe even Six Big Stock. I can't talk for him. I will maybe ask him about that in the future. But for me, I am going to put an open invitation for any internet computer projects that want a video made about it, or an AMA video, a video without an AMA or a video with an AMA, either one, where you come on and answer the questions, or if you just have a bunch of stuff you want to show me and be like, hey, show the audience this, boom, boom, I will do that for you, dude. So just utilize my platform because I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I have an okay sized Twitter account. It's like 1,100 something right now, but I'm growing. My YouTube channel is over 2K. So, and certain videos get a lot. Anyway, I'm not going to try to just push my channel. I'm just saying I want to push projects on the internet computer. That's what I'm saying. I love these projects. I want to see more of them succeed, and I want more of them to get in front of people. Like this one, like I said, I study the internet computer, and I actually followed this person on Twitter, and I didn't even know about it. That was the thing. I follow ICmarket on Twitter, and I didn't even know about this project. So that's the thing. I just like all things internet computer. So if you have an internet computer part in your name, I'm probably going to follow you. So anyway, this is an awesome collection. You saw my 2 Starfish I can sell those for probably, $100, maybe, or whatever I get for it. So that'll be cool. And maybe if I sell them, maybe I'll come try to buy one of my favorite ones because I don't really like either of those enough to own one. But maybe if I sell those, I might go buy one that I like, one of the Definity symbol ones. I love this thing. That's why we're always gonna keep this in the forefront of the talk. This Definity symbol, Facebook wants to use this for a crypto company, except make it a little. All they do is push this part up a little bit, and it kind of makes it look like an M, but it's still the infinity symbol that they're trying to use for crypto projects. We did a video about it. Six Fig Stock and I were like, "Is Meta trying to steal the Definity logo?" And that video did pretty good, and I'm happy with that one. It got over 100 views. Not the best video I ever done, but it, at least over 100 views with the collaboration is where it should be. So I'm pretty happy. This is what you need to do if you want to start selling your stuff over here. Let's check out the application form real quick. Okay, this is the NFT Launchpad Marketplace application. So ICmarket is a marketplace and launch platform for NFTs on the Internet Computer blockchain. We are seeking excellent collections on the Definity chain. We will guide you through the process and handle all technical issues. We will post your application publicly on our Discord server, and we encourage community discussions and feedback. You are welcome to join and answer questions that may arise from the community if selected by the team for a follow-up discussion. We will contact you directly. We will carefully review your submitted application. And if you do not hear back from us within 2 weeks, please feel free to resubmit your application. So it already has me on here. Dang. So it already has my Google account and everything. I don't know how it has that, but that's just the way the internet is. They have your information before you do. But anyway, there's that part of it. And I think this is awesome. So this is the ICmarket. This is a DAO, sub-based DAO marketplace. And you can come and put your collection on here. So say a lot of you are like, yes, I'm an artist. I want to make my, collections and put them on Ethereum. And then you got hammered with gas fees. Your collection is only like, a $20, $30 piece collection. Well, it costs double that in gas fees. So you can't sell your collection. You have an awesome collection, but nobody's going to buy it because the gas fees are more than the collection. So what do? Well, you come right over here and you say, bye-bye gas fees, and you say, hello money, and you say, hello, really fast platform, 33 blocks per second, or at least it was. Now I don't know what it's at. And say hello to success. No gas fees. Then I'm not saying never build on Ethereum again. When you get, make your money off of the IC, you're still going to want to come here because it's your bread and butter. But then you could even expand to Ethereum after that, and deal with the gas fees once you're big on the internet computer, right? You already became rich off of NFTs. Now you could go throw away your money on gas fees on Ethereum. I mean, I love Ethereum, but I hate the gas fees, man. So there we have it. All right. What is the internet computer doing? Well, let's hope that it doesn't go much below 17 because this is redonkulous. Redonkulous. But Bitcoin's redonkulous too. So that's the reason. Bitcoin's redonkulous. I went over this earlier. I'm not mad at the market. I'm just, I think I'm over the market. Have you guys ever just been over something? You're just like, you don't care anymore. Like you're super heavily emotionally invested, and then you just don't care anymore. Because every time you care, it wrecks you. Every time you put hope in it, it just disappoints you, throws you down. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sit back, let it do what it does. I know the volatility. The only problem with being a crypto YouTuber is that I'm literally up in the face of this stuff every single day to make you guys content, which I don't mind. It just makes it harder to be a personal trader because then I have to think about my losses and gains, which I haven't thought of in months. When technically, if you want to think about it, guys, I'm not going to go into a rant here, I promise. I'm just going to show you something real quick from where I was to where I'm at, and then we're going to get back on the IC because So this is pretty relevant to what's going on, in the current situation of it all. I just want to take you back here to October 15th. If we can get October 15th on here, I'm going to show you something. Okay, right there. October? No. 15th. $13,112. Look at it now. That isn't selling anything. That's the market. I shouldn't have wrote it all the way down. Almost half of my money gone. $7,000 gone. Or 6,000. Gone. That's what this market's done. But it's all going to come back. That's the thing. And so the reason I got kind of upset, which I feel justified my upsetness, and if you're a little bit upset, it's okay. The market is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is we got to learn from that. And so these bottoms that I used to call so well, they push them down even more. So it's getting harder and harder to read the market, even for trained people like me. And I normally have kind of like, you'd even call it maybe a sixth sense for these kind of things to know when the market's going to be at the bottom. And just normally I'm good. I have about a 90% click through rate when it comes to getting it right. Well, I stopped believing in myself for a while, and then I started calling stuff again. And then actually, if you want to get technical, I'm still kind of, I'm kind of wrong actually, because I said the bottom was in, but I said we would keep going down, if Bitcoin went below 42,000. And we're right on 42,000 right now, but the altcoins have gone down anyway because of the Bitcoin hammer. Because of the way the Bitcoin hammer came down, and that I should have mentioned that too. So I'm going to always be thinking about that Bitcoin hammer, and you should too. If you don't know what the Bitcoin hammer is, you need to go watch my previous video. It will tell you what the Bitcoin hammer is, and you'll be like, oh, okay, well, it's definitely something we're going to have to keep our eye on because it's not the first time. This happens over and over and over and over and over again. It's a pattern. I've seen it happen so many times, and the same thing happens each time. When Bitcoin goes erratic, the altcoins get smashed down. So, internet computer right now is getting smashed to a price where it really shouldn't be. It should still be sitting up in the 20s. But it being forced down like that could be a good thing for us. Why? Because when you force something down, you're increasing the pressure you're putting in it. Kind of like an earthquake and like two tectonic plates that are, how you heard they always press on each other and build up pressure. And then finally one has to, release. And that's either to the up or the downside. And that's what ends up happening here. When you push it too far to the downside, when it's meant to go up, you create a major force, which is either a repulsive or a magnetic pulse. And it's going to either force something away from it or push something towards it, right? So it's going to push it away or send it flying in a trajectory manner. And that's what it means when you like pull something down and then slingshot up. So that is the one good thing that could happen out of this. If Bitcoin does go up, and altcoins are pushed down to that level, then we could shoot back up. But with what Bitcoin is doing right now, these people are smart, man. I hate to say that they're smart because they are. They know so well how to manipulate the market to knock it back down. We were just up in the 20s, $5 higher on internet computer, $5 just this week. Look at this, 23 right there. This was the 4th. We're at the 7th, 8th. Okay, 8th. 4 days ago. They just dump on us. They short the market up here. And then they go, hi, yeah, let's take all of their money. Everyone who did not sell, you're done. Bye. And that's not the game I want to be a part of. And I urge you, don't be a part of that game. That's why I hate day trading. That is why sometimes I want to just, like right now, I want to either get out of all of my altcoins. I'm serious. Altcoins right now, short term, I'm saying. I don't want anything to do with short term altcoins at all. I just don't. Because the way the market is, I'm either going to day trade or long trade. So when I mean short term, I mean like couple day trades. I normally try to get like a week or two of positive momentum going to the upside and then take profit. Well, this, we had like a day or two and then it went bloop all the way back. So I wasn't able to grab my profit. What I normally would have done is take a little bit of profit here, waited for it to go back down, and then buy back in even more. Say I sell 4 ICP here at 23. Well, now I could buy 6 down here for the same price, or 5. So I sold 4 up here. I'm not trying to get money. I'm trying to get more ICP for the future, because right now it's so low. I might as well take advantage of these low prices and collect and get the 1,000 ICP that I want to get. That is my goal, to have 1,000 ICP. So this actually bends to the will of my focus. I want to collect it. Go ahead, go down. Now, when it comes to the graph, I don't want it to go down. I'm the complete opposite. I'm pissed. I don't want the graph to go down. But for internet computer, I do. I want, honestly, that's why I'm kind of happy. You guys are like, well, why aren't you mad about the internet computer, man? We're all mad about it. Why aren't you? How can this guy not be mad about the internet computer and he's mad about everything else? It doesn't make sense. Well, I'm not a day trader for internet. I'm a week, month. I'm in this thing for the next several years. I know if I wait, this is going to be the thing that is going to change my life down the road. This crypto, this is going to change my finances. I shouldn't say life, because there's only one entity that can change my life, and that's the good old Lord above. But this could change my financial future, and I could use the money for a lot of good things. So, and if you don't know, this channel is all about doing good stuff. If we make money, we give back to the community. We stand for, positivity. We give back. We do what it takes to survive and help other people. Well, not just survive, but thrive, and help other people get to that place where they can thrive financially as well. And we take care of those along the way and give back. Because if we don't stand for good, then what is the opposite of good? Evil, right? So if you don't stand for good, you stand for evil. So just because you're not doing anything doesn't mean that you stand for good. Actually, if you don't do anything, sloth is actually kind of evil, not doing anything. And that's the big thing I've had to deal with in my life, is not being lazy, to get out there and do it, to go do it. Like, there's things I like to do. And what I'm saying about being lazy is the things I don't want to do, the things that aren't fun. Like, it's fun to go help, some less fortunate person, but it's not fun to like go and do a hard job for free for someone because you're helping them, right? You're expending your energy, your time, you could be getting paid somewhere else, but that is real value. And so I think as we grow on here, I want to fund a corporation. That is, I don't know if it's going to be a nonprofit or what, but I want to start a company that does something for the community. So I'm not sure what that is going to look like yet. I definitely want to have at least part of Bitcoin Renegade, be philanthropy, like kind of like Mr. Beast does, but on like a definite smaller scale, because I'll never be like Mr. Beast status. But if we can plant trees or, clean the water up or I'd rather feed homeless people, because yeah, we do need to save the planet. But I think if we, save people, then their heart will be so thankful and kind that they might want to save the planet. Right? So you save the people and then those people go and save the planet. Maybe that's the way that'll work. I'm just speculating at this point. But internet computer's doing amazing. I love these projects. I know I get on life stuff sometimes, but this is part of life, right? Finance is only part of life. So if you come here just looking for financial advice, you might have an easier time on another channel that just goes right to the point. But we're going to be talking about how it affects our life and situation. And I think I want to go more into that. Yeah, I'm going to have my how-to videos. And I think we're going to concentrate a lot on those how-to videos where it doesn't have, the live streams are going to have this more human aspect. This more, hey, we're going to do something. We're going to be positive. And I'm going to have people come on here and, hopefully mirror those things. But on our uploads where we're, just doing a cut and dry video where it's not live, we're going to do the how-tos, and those are the meat and potatoes of my channel. The how-tos and the tutorials, the guides on things like buying, selling, trading, those things that I show you how to do from my own experience, and those things will be well. So internet right now is having a good retracement. I'm not happy with the way things are in crypto, but it did make it a good time to purchase more ICP at these low levels that we haven't seen, in a couple of weeks, right? Because we've been up to the $19 and $20 ranges for quite a little sum of time. That's why I thought that, and I hate doing it, man. It's my fault. We have this head and shoulders pattern, obviously, right here now. We can look on the trading view and see if this head and shoulders is going to rear its ugly head. No, we only have part of it so far. So we have this guy, and then we have this guy. But nothing substantial yet. The cool thing is we do have an inverse head and shoulders now. And this is what I said. And this is good, guys, because I said whether we go up or down, we're going to end up going up. And this is another reason that I'm kind of glad I looked at this and why I think the market's not over right now. And we have an inverse head and shoulders right here. Let's zoom in, guys, and I'm going to show you what I mean. This is amazing. I am super... Whoa, what the heck is going on here? This is so cool. I was looking for the head and shoulders, but yeah, this is an inverse, and it's almost fully formed now. So you have the head right here. Okay. You have the shoulder right here. And then you have the shoulder right here. Okay. Now this is going to go from right here all the way over to here. Now what we need to do is go sideways and then go up here and break out of here. And boom, we're going back up to the top, baby. So hopefully this is what's going to happen. I was actually calling this before we even saw it. I was calling this a couple weeks ago or, on my last episode. So if we do break out, it's not going to be a big, massive. Oh, it is actually. So it's going to go from 20. Yeah. So we'd have to get up here, by the way, back up to 24 and break out of that 24 area in order to keep going up. So that still has a long way to go. But this is looking more and more like I thought it was going to. We were talking about this, and I think this is going to be a head and shoulders. And actually, if we go even further, we could say that this part, and we could make an even bigger one. So if we could get that head and shoulders to play out, this one with those two, then we get this bigger head. Just say maybe this whole thing's the head. This is the shoulder. And then we get another way bigger shoulder somewhere over here. And then we go way up. So that's all speculation at this time because we would legit have to do a lot of just boosh and then kadow. So I like the way it looks though. I like it. Yeah, it's forming just like I thought it was going to. I didn't want it to do that. I was like, man, if we keep going up, this won't have to form. But if we do somehow come back down, then we're good. But the only thing is it's forming this head and shoulders as well. So I don't know. The market doesn't know what it's doing, guys. When you have an inverse head and shoulders forming and a head and shoulders forming at the very same time, which one's going to play out? Which one is the head and shoulders going to play out? Where we break this neckline down here. So this is where the neckline would have to be down here now. So we'd have to break this neckline. Okay. And actually, yeah, it would have to break down below here. So then it would go all the way down to $9. And that's not happening. Unless Bitcoin goes to 28,000. That's the only way that's ever going to happen. Because this would be breaking the bedrock price. We're not breaking this bed. So even if this does come, we're not breaking this bedrock price unless Bitcoin goes under 20,000, under 30,000. Under 30,000. Yes, we can break this bedrock, this 14. Bitcoin, anything over 30. Nope. Not possible at all. Not even with the Bitcoin hammer. So they got it as far as they could with the Bitcoin hammer before, and it stopped working. So what did they do? They let the market come back up again. So this is, Dang, I think we just figured out another part of the Bitcoin hammer. Remember, it stopped working a little while ago, and I think I mentioned on my channel. I was like, the Bitcoin hammer didn't work this time. Bitcoin went up and down, and it didn't smash the altcoins down. They were already smashed as far as they could go. Then they realized, they're like, oh, we can't smash it down anymore. That's as low as it can go. We smashed it down. So what do? They're like, well, we can let it go up a little bit, have people put more money in the market, and then we can smash it down again. And it'll work again because we go back up. And then it'll give us another Bitcoin hammer. Dude, if these aren't the conversations being had, I mean, come on. If I'm thinking of this, geniuses are thinking of this out there. I know I'm pretty smart, but, I don't have the money to do anything about it. I wish I could be countering these guys that think like that. They're like, yeah, let's get the market to pump just to dump. And then right when they're getting ready to dump it, I pump it even more and stop their whole plan. I would love to do that, man. I would just love to disrupt these short. I think that's going to be my goal. I want to get on like a long team. Is there any long people out there that absolutely hate shorts? Is it like the Democrat and Republican, like the longs and the shorts of crypto? Like 50-50 polarizing? Because I cannot stand. I can't. It's just irritating to me, but shorting the market. Like I can see shorting the market when it's up, after we have like an all-time high. I can see that. But manipulating the market when we're just starting to go up, it just makes it not fun, man. It takes the joy out of it, and that's what I don't like. I don't like anyone or anything to take the joy out of stuff. So I've been talking a lot without letting you guys talk. So I'm gonna get back on here because I don't even know what's going on. Oh, what, dude? Come on, 6 figs. You gave me a $25 super chat. What the frick, dude? Oh my god, dude, bro hug, yeah, get in here. Come on. You want some. Oh, did I break it? I broke it trying to hug you, man. Come on, get in here. All right. You got a hug, man. You got the first hug on the channel, man. That's a $25 hug. No, the hug was free, man. The hug was free. Definitely tell you that. Thank you, brother. We need to be on each other's shows more. It's just I get these ideas like 10 minutes before I go on, and they're pretty good. Like I was talking was I on a live? I was on some kind of thing, and I was talking with 6 figs, or not 6 figs, but King Love, and that's how I came up with the idea that about the bridge hack the other day. And I almost lost it. I thought about it because he was like talking about scams, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of scams in the bridges that connect, like Solana's and Ethereum's together, and like in that medium point, there's lots of hacks. And so that's the thing about ideas. You can have an idea and have it be gone the same exact second. You can think of the idea and lose it at the same exact time. That is a weird thing to have happen to you. And it happened to me live the other day, and then I remembered it. And the only reason I remembered it is because I went back. This is how I remembered. And if a lot of you have memory problems or whatever, or you're just an ideas person, or you have ADHD or whatever, I don't think I have ADHD, but I think fast. Like my brain has always been that's why I didn't do well in some school stuff, because I was so far, everybody else was learning it still. I was already done. I didn't want to keep learning the same thing I'd already known. Like everyone else doesn't know it, but I do. And so I want to keep moving forward, but I have to wait for them. So that was my problem. But anyway, so being able to memorize everything it's kind of a hard thing for me. And having those ideas, that come and go. So you got to have a journal. That's what I'm saying, because sometimes ideas come and go in the same thing. And how I got to it, sorry, I missed that part, is I went back through the process. I thought of, okay, what did King Love say to me? He talked about a scam. So I thought of what I said, and then boom, it came right back. The same thought process can bring you to the same ideas. So ideas sometimes come out of nowhere, but sometimes there's a thought process to ideas where you have to talk about this, and someone else wouldn't think about it. But if you say this right combination of words, then you can come up with this idea that you would have never had you said 10 complete different words, or on a track. So that's why I always say have a pen and paper near you. If you're an idea person, you have to have that kind of thing. So, or else you could lose out on a multi-billion-dollar idea or something that changes your life or just something that might save your life. You never know. So, hang in there, bud. It will come back. Just you wait. It will hit 20, 30K. Oh, what? Smooth seas never made strong sailors. And that's true. And that's why I appreciate people that have been through it. I think that's why I really gravitate towards Wendy. I'm not going to lie. Crypto Wendy, like she's been through some stuff and you can tell, and she has the heart for it, right? And you can tell the people that have been through it because of their heart, the way they act, when they first meet people. They're compassionate. They're, the first one to say hi or hey, come here, come sit with us. Come, just be that nice person because they know that pain. They don't want other people to go through. So they're extra nice. And that's the kind of people that I want on my team. And, that's why I keep King Love around as well. So, and a lot of the people on my team is because we know each other at least, we have got to know each other from the channel. And so it is important to be an ICP. It's important to have a community. So that's what we're building here. It's not just a cryptocurrency. Like we're having a community where if you do lose your Starfish, guys, I want you to know that you can come here. Like I might not have the answer for you right away, but if you're doing these things that I tell you about, like if you come in one of my videos and you're like trying the things that I'm telling you about and you come to some fork in the road or something, you can't get there, come here and ask me and we'll figure it out. We're a community. If I can't figure it out, we'll go to DSCVR to figure it out, or we'll just put it out there and we can do it together as a community, guys. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So finally got my back. Oh, nice! I love getting $5 a month from Brave. I get about $5 a month is what I get from Brave, just for using the service. So yeah, that would be nice if BAT went up. What do you think of mini football as we can get back to all-time highs? So mini football is another scam I've heard of. So I don't know 100% sure if it's a scam because I've heard it came back. So be careful with that one. I made a video about it, and I'm going to tell you why. It was a selfish thing I did. I shouldn't have made that video. I did it because I saw someone else got 30,000 views. That I don't make videos like that anymore just because other people got views on them. That was me and my immaturity in my younger days. The pup doges, the meme coins. But if you're making money in mini football and you somehow can get out before the rug pull, I don't know if it's a rug pull, but it's a lot like pup doge and the sketchy stuff that's going on with it. And everyone that I've heard talk about it says it's a scam. So be careful. Do I think it can go back to all-time highs? Absolutely not. I think mini football might be done. Now, if it comes back or if it gets backed by a legit exchange or like becomes a legit crypto, I mean, we can go look real quick. I don't want to come to a big judgment, but I think it's a scam right off. But I haven't looked at it in a long time. So mini football. But since you mentioned it, and we've talked about it on the channel before, crypto. See, it doesn't even come up. That is actually okay. Well, would you look at this? It's actually up 10%. Oh, maybe this coin wasn't a scam. Hmm. Let's look at all. Okay, this is why it looked like a scam. See how it went way up and then I know I know a lot of crypto's doing that now, but this one just went ridiculously up. And then it went way down and like really, really suffered and people were calling it a scam. And now it's doing really good again. So this actually might be a good crypto. I don't know. I don't know. This is too risky for me, man. Way too risky. I'm not doing it. Uh-uh. But if you can make money on this, man, you're a better man or a better woman than I because it's too sketch for me, man. Especially look at all these days of dirt. Look at all those days of dirt. Oh my gosh. So when was this? April? Oh, this was August. Where it was at how many zeros? One, two, three, four. Oh, that's so hard to read. That is like 10 zeros, 9 zeros. Hold on, we need to see how many zeros that is. Okay. One. Nine zeros. Okay, now I have to see. Wait, 10 zeros now. Okay, so it was 9 zeros with a 7. And now it is 10 zeros, I think. Is that 10 zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, and then 5. So that is just 9. So all it did is drop by 6x. So it didn't lose a zero. Okay. Yeah, that's sketchy, man. But I did a video about that a while ago, the mini football, and I guess it took off again. Let's check Pup Doge. I'm gonna be mad if Pup Doge like started going way up again. I don't think so though. I think Pup Doge is 100% scam. Yeah. Okay. Good. So Pup Doge is still a scam. I wanted to make sure that everything is still a scam that was a scam before. Mini football though, huh? That's kind of crazy to me. What the heck? Um, Good call though. Who said that? Patrick Swayze? Oh, Patrick Smith. I was like, Patrick Swayze's here. Hey man, there it might go to all-time highs. Now that I look at it, kind of glad I did a video on it now. Maybe it'll blow up. Go blow that video up now. Listing their starfish for almost nothing in impatience. Yeah. I almost want to go buy them. I want to find some of the best starfish that I see on there and just start buying them. So unincorporated is the way to go, in my opinion. The corpse are dead. Hey, dude, that is freaking awesome, man. Who is this guy? Belly's full, but I'm hungry. Well, you know what? That's freaking smart, man. DAOs are the way to go. You're right. And that's why I want to work for myself, guys. So I've always seen work as something that just drains my life from me, my life force. Everybody work is tough, right? But for me, it just feels like it drains like an extra part of me. But when I do stuff like this, I don't feel that extra drain. Why wouldn't I want to do something that doesn't drain me extra? Like all the other work I do, I dread. There is a sense of it sucking my soul out. Like not literally, but like I just feel like I'm being drained and I can never recover. And this, it just feels like I'm putting everything I have into it, but it's giving back. Like I don't know how to explain that. It's giving back is my hard work is paying off. The collaborations. Crypto Wendy doesn't even understand her collaborating with me. It didn't blow my channel up, but what it did for me as a person far exceeds the value of like a shout out from Altcoin Daily because it makes me want to work that much harder to be like, okay, there are people out there that will give me a shot. When Defendi backed me and decided to be my, give me that grant, boom, it solidified. And yes, I was going through a little bit of a hard time at that time, burning myself out with these videos because I'd been doing 4 a day every day for almost a year trying to get to the Definitive. So I didn't want to burn out once I finally got what I wanted. So I took a little bit of a step back. If you notice, I went from doing 100 videos a month on this channel down to about 40. And why I did that is because I saw myself starting to burn out. And I started feeling that drain on my soul that I get out of a like soul crushing 9 to 5 job. And I didn't want that out of this. So I took a step back. And then now when I'm making the extra 3 or 4 videos a day, it doesn't drain me again. I like it. I'm enjoying it. Even when the market's going down, I actually had fun with the video earlier, complaining a little bit. I like to be positive, but every now and again, I'm going to do a complainer video like that for me. And maybe for you guys that like to complain about when the market's down. But I'm always going to be positive. The market is not over, but sometimes it's just good to get a complaint about, dang it, we should have been going up. Even though it's not, I got that out of my system. Now we can dump for a little while longer. I'm okay. Rounding bottom. I love me a nice round bottom. Big gains to the upside. So that's why I was really looking for that inverse head and shoulders on ICP right now. So, and we're facing that big falling wedge that's going to eventually come to a head. Because when you have a falling resistance line like that and it keeps going down, even the price going sideways is going to eventually break out of that. So I think we're heading in a good place. I'm trying to get all of the people on here. I want to have Crypto Airborne on the channel too. I've never invited him, and I think I want to just put that out there, man. Crypto Airborne, you're welcome on the channel, man. I'd love to have you. I know we didn't really hit it off like me and Six Figs did, but I think you're a great guy. I think your channel's great. You're a good person, and I would love to have you on the channel, man. I'd love to do more work with you and Six Figs. Yeah, I like working with good people. So that being said, ICP on sale, definitely time to buy. Yeah, it is. So especially you people who were wanting to buy it when it went up to 23, and you're like, dang it, I wanted to buy it sub 20. Now you can get it for 17 something, and this is just accumulation time. It's not day trade time. I mean, you can stash up for day trade, or like week trade. You could try to do that, but the market is just beating up everybody who's doing that, beating them into the ground. So it was 600 ICP right now. Looking to get another 600. That must be nice to be able to just buy 600 now. Man, you work hard, bro. You deserve it. One day I'll be there. Don't worry. I'll be there, man. I'll be able to get 600 one day. I believe it. But I like me, I'd probably be like, well, I got 600 and now I got to give away like 60 of them or something. That's just the way I am, though. I'm like, I got money, I got to give some away. That's always the way that I am, though, because I basically came from nothing. Like any money that I ever had just was always meant to spend on something. So it's not like I ever had a lot of money. The Brit that shills while complaining about people shilling. Ever since ICP launched, I've studied them. Okay, cool. Well, you're very welcome on the channel then. Anyone who studied ICP, or like I said, any ICP projects, man, come over here. I will do free videos for you. This is what I'm here for, to help promote your stuff. So let's do it. Let's make videos together. Having trouble trying to wrap my mind around what the rest of crypto world is missing. I know, and that's what I'm not understanding. What people, I can see people like what they're comfortable of, and they're worried about the $750 dump. That's all they can think about right now. That's it. That is what's clouding their judgment. A year from now, when ICP ends up moving from rank 37, where it's at, all the way up to like 12 or 10, then people are going to be like, okay, well, what's the reason behind its move to the, and then they're going to see, well, they were never able to be hacked. They were able to integrate these cryptos, and all these other companies that did it ended up getting hacked and lost money and got set back. Well, why didn't Internet Computer? That's because they don't put a bridge. They directly integrate where you're dealing with the internet, canister smart contract on the Bitcoin blockchain. Well, canister smart contract, isn't that an ICP thing? Yeah, directly integrated. That means you would have to actually hack the smart contract, which is a lot harder than hacking a bridge. You don't hear a lot of, hey, we just lost $650 million in a smart contract breach. You would have to go in and individually breach each smart contract to take each person's individual money. It wouldn't be really worth it. I mean, a bridge attack, it could go in there and like siphon all the money. Now, this way, it would have to target single transactions and then hack the smart contracts, which is not easy. It can be done. I mean, hackers can do basically anything that people that can code can do, but on a reverse level, except the security that helps them. So anyway, I know I'm rambling a lot. Let's get more into the point. I just kind of wanted to feed on that. Yes, ICP is the clear winner. And why? Because of the fundamentals, the ecosystem, all of these Bitcoin integration, the thing that it is internet speed. God, how do I forget that? That's one of the best things. No gas fees, minuscule. All of the things that all the other crypto are failing in, ICP is top of the class in. Valedictorian. That's the way it is. If we actually graded crypto, I think ICP would have like all A's and a B. Well, it would have a D for the price going from 750 to that, but that's the only D it gets. See, and I don't think it's because Coinbase holds crypto, but that could have something to do with it. All of the big entities that hold crypto can kind of move the market. So any whale on a bad day is like, what if he's mad like I am? What if someone with a lot of money gets mad and is like, man, I'm going to dump the market. I'm mad. I want the market to go down because I'm mad. And then they just dump the market. Like billionaires can do that, right? But I think what did it is the ETFs, guys. And we need to talk about that more on the channel. I know the reason I don't make a video about it is because ETF videos do really bad on my channel for some reason. Just I think too many people do them already, but I think we'll do a video about something else and just bring in that. But Six Figs is the boss. Six Figs is the boss. Oh, I can't believe I didn't put this on there. But yeah, I just wanted to put that up real quick. Six Figs is the boss. Boss, baby. Oh, and Monday we have a meeting with Definity again, and me and my tech guy are gonna meet with them. So hope wish us luck. Cross our fingers. Hopefully we get a continuation of our grant. Either way, we're gonna keep making internet computer videos, and just probably not as many. And but I'm still gonna keep my internet computer. Nothing's gonna change. I think we're gonna get it. Like I really do, but I'm not gonna I have what if both things happen, right? Just in case. But yeah, I really think we're gonna get it. I think they want, to build a community, and I think we're very capable of doing that in a good way. And you guys are awesome. So you got my back. So I mean, and so we don't have the 10 inner council we had last time, but I think we have more invested people now. We don't have that inner council we used to have, but I have a really good, friend from church that's helping me on the channel. King Love, my moderators, and Justin, and I have a lot of good people on the team and Six Figs that I collaborate with. And yeah, we have a good team over here, so we're happy. Everything's happening. Dang, I could just go on all night, man. This is the time I wish other people were on here with me because I'm like in that mood. I just want to chat with people, and nobody's here. I'm talking about myself. All right. Tries to sleep on the engineer, but without them, everything falls apart. See, I like it when you get in moves like this, King Love. You have some good things to say. It's just when you go in that dark place, man, you can get dark. But I like to hear. That's why I try to push you, man. I like to hear you get in your positive place, man, because you have a good brain, man. And yeah, I just like to utilize people's best, best stuff. So tip of the cap to you, Mr. King Love. Keep it up, man. You know. The whales always collude to make money up and down. Hat tip. Oh, he hat tipped right before I said. Maybe I saw that subconsciously because I didn't read it like with my mind, but I probably saw that hat tip in my subconscious brain. That's a weird thing because I think my subconscious brain can read the charts. Is there anything on that? Let me read about that because I think there might be something about that. Can your subconscious read a crypto chart? Hmm. A trading. Okay, there's not going to be anything like that. Darn it. I thought I had. Well, I mean, if I'm the first one to ever think of it, it wouldn't be online, right? So, can you read it subconsciously? Can you read a chart subconsciously and know where it's headed? How does the subconscious mind when you are reading? Okay. I think about some cool stuff, huh? Subconsciously reading the charts. There's nothing on it, but I really think it has something to do with it, and that's why I normally when I just say something and I didn't really think about, I always go back and like, hey, what where did that come from? Maybe because it could be like a sign from myself, like telling me to do it. Because I've looked back at some videos before or some titles, and they directly predicted something. I'm like, I didn't mean to do that. Like I legit didn't mean to predict that. Like I was just trying to find a title for the show, and then it actually predicted what was happening next, and I didn't mean to do that. And then I go back and I'm like, hey guys, look, I predicted this by accident. So that's pretty funny. If you could actually lose something and get rid of it, where actually would it go? Oh yeah, a bit of a Marvel mystery. Oh well. So you could lose if you're talking about like losing an NFT or ICP or whatever. It just goes to whatever address. If you put in a wrong number, if that address ever was created, I guess that ICP would go there. But if it wasn't an address ever and couldn't be an address, it's never retrievable, right? That's kind of weird to think about. Because if it's not, it's out there. How many crypto are out there that have been created that are just gone and don't exist? And what if someone creates one of those wallets one day with one of those codes? Will you end up with, like, say someone sent 100 Bitcoin to an address, right? But it was wrong by a couple whatevers. And then what if that exact address is created in the future? What if it wasn't a real address? You get where I'm going with this? So it was not a real address, but this person mistook. Now this address exists and they have 100 Bitcoin in their wallet. Is that possible? Because if it is, all you would have to do is create a wallet with that exact phrase, that exact wallet number that it was sent to if it doesn't exist. Now, if it was sent to a wallet that exists, the person who has that wallet would get it. But if it's a complete lost one, lost transaction forever, why can't they just create a wallet with that and then go retrieve it from that wallet of wherever it was sent to? There's got to be a way to do that, to retrieve or create a wallet for wherever it was sent to, right? If it's a non-existing address, or they need to make something that can do that, where any money that goes, like say if it's sent to a wrong address, because they need to fix that problem. You can't just have crypto to disappear and people's money disappear. If it's going to be worldwide adopted, you cannot have transactions disappear at one wrong letter. So in order for it to be mass adopted and adopted all over the world, you have to figure out how to do that. So it's not going to be as easy as you think. And if you can figure that out, you change the game. Gut doesn't lie. That's the gut that doesn't lie. And there's a lot of things that you can utilize with trading. Your gut, your subconscious. Those are two different things, but they both work together good. Because if you're like, you weren't going to buy something and then just like, you get that feeling in your gut, you're just like, but then there's also that like realization in the mind too. Like there are two different things, but both awesome. So, okay. Most people don't touch ICP because big shills want to push. Yeah, well, a lot of the big crypto YouTubers don't do ICP. I think I'm going to try to ask Crypto Wendy to go look at the well, maybe I'll ask Anna first when we meet on Monday, or if it's Anna, I don't know if it's going to be her, but I'm going to ask Definity. What if I ask Crypto Wendy? What if me and Six Figs ask Crypto Wendy if she wants to join the Definity grant program? That would be awesome to have Crypto Wendy on the team. That would be a big win for ICP to have Crypto Wendy on the team. Crypto Wendy, they have grants. Even they have $25,000 and $50,000 grants for channels of your size. So if you really want to, get a nice, payday, but also help an amazing community. I don't know what you think about ICP, Miss Wendy, but if you like it, go check out the Definity Grant Program and come join the team, yo. We would love to have you on the team. You're an amazing person. I'd love to see your charting of ICP. That would be awesome. You make it fun. I don't know. Listen to her talk is always fun. I love her channel. But anyways. Yeah, Coin Bureau, man. The reason I don't like him is because he just talks so much crap about ICP. It's like I don't watch his channel because that reason. I don't even know the guy. I just know he talked crap about ICP. That was even before I got my grant too. I was like, man, I'm not talking to that guy. Right when you wake up from sleep. Oh, dude, that's good to think about. Like, just wake up or even right when you wake up in the morning, or even in the middle of the night. Just kind of go and walk over to it, and then go back to bed. You know what I mean? That way you get the chart. Like, just look at it real quick, like 10, 20 seconds, and then go back to bed. Like, bust out all the EMAs, whatever you need to bust out to get your mind sharp, and then just study it for a little while. In your tired state, go back to bed. You will process that when you sleep. That's the cool thing. When you chart in the day, Anything you do in the daytime, you go and process at night in your brain. You notice like sometimes that's why people can't go to sleep, their mind's racing because they're processing the day and everything that happened. And so that subconscious, that's a good point. If you do it right, either when you wake up in the morning, or before you go to bed, or when you wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, go look at the chart before you go back to bed. Boom. Because then it'll imprint it before you go to bed. Then you'll dream about it as well. Be pretty cool. Currently, the one place the source code does not. Yeah, open source is pretty awesome. But also cryptography is awesome as well. So it's important to have open source code, but it is also important to have cryptography and security. We don't want no more big billion, multi-million dollar hacks, hundreds of $1 million hacks. We don't want that no more. ICP fixes that. If you could save crypto $2 billion a year, why wouldn't you? Its source code is not public knowledge. That's because it's keychain cryptography. That's why the source code is not open knowledge. Because then other people could come in and use it and get their stuff to internet speed. That is what it has above the market as well. A lot of things. So, yep. And native tokens on chain. That's a good point. That's a good point. They use the native tokens on chain and not wrapped. They don't have to be wrapped. You can use Bitcoin on the ICP blockchain. That's a pretty good point. No need for bridges, but that means also you can use the native tokens instead of wrapped. That's a really good point that you made there. It isn't more well, I mean it is more centralized because they're not letting everybody know, but that's for the protection of the code. It isn't to centralize it. Now, if it was because of their centralized ideology, I wouldn't like it. But why they're doing it is to stay ahead of the competition and get all of this done. Because anytime another company tries this, they're already going to be years behind. So even if ICP gets it all figured out, they don't want to have people coming in at the same time. So they'll eventually probably open source that code. I think that's the plan, to eventually open source that code, and then other people can come in after ICP already figures everything out. I think that's the way it's going to go. I'm not 100% sure. That's my own, speculation. So multi-layer chains are better than a decentralized chain. Decentralized exchange? A decentralized chain. I did read everything you said. I did, man, but it's a lot to read on the live stream, man. You write a lot, and it's so hard to read all of it. But yeah, I got most of it. You're talking, yeah, but the Dex chain, that's what got me. So I watched this thing this lady was talking about. A lot of people think in overall sentences. People, I guess, with ADHD, I think I have ADHD. They think in individual words. When I was reading that, the only word I got caught up on was Dex, on because it's you put then a Dex chain, a decentralized exchange chain. That's what caught me. I was like, decentralized exchange chain. That's just like because I think in words, like individual words, not the whole meaning. I guess normal people think of the whole meaning of the word, and I nitpick on little individual stuff. That's just the way my brain works, and I don't think that's just ADHD. I think that's high level minds that think that way. I mean, some people could call it autism. I wouldn't say that I have autism, but like I am kind of socially weird. I'm pretty smart, and like I do have some autistic personality traits now that I'm sober, but I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, I like to be eccentric. I like to be different because it makes me the person that I am. All right, guys. So this was a good episode. I could talk all night, except for my throat is still healing, so I'm gonna let it do that and keep healing. I might have to go get this wisdom tooth pulled. I think because last time I went to the dentist, they said that there was a pocket of like something underneath my tooth, my Doesn't hurt. There's no abscess there or like anything, but they said there's some kind of pocket of bacteria under there. So I'm hoping that's not what happened. The bacteria went from here into my neck, and then I have an infection in my neck for the last week. I think that's what happened. So I'm gonna have to gotta get that wisdom tooth pulled out. It's my last one. I have 3. I don't know why they didn't pull all 4 of them out, but like, oh yeah, we'll take all 3, but we'll leave the last one. No, I think I did them one at a time or something. I don't remember. No, it's not dry socket. Nope, I still have the wisdom tooth there. I've had dry socket. That's the worst pain I've ever had in my life. Not gonna lie to you. What tooth was it? Oh man, I think it was this one right here. Yeah, it was. It was this one. Oh man. They pulled my tooth, and then I was smoking cigarettes at the time. I don't smoke anymore, but I was smoking. I didn't believe them because I'd had tons of teeth. Well, I'd had teeth pulled before. You know, my wisdom teeth and stuff have been pulled, and I'm like, I don't get dry socket. Woke up in the middle of the night just screaming. I couldn't sleep for like the next 2 weeks. The worst pain I've ever had in my life, man. And I've had kidney stones before. Dry socket's the worst because it's so close to your brain, in your eyes, in your face. Oh man, I don't wish tooth pain on anybody, man, at all. Tooth pain is the worst. All right, so well, I don't know, tooth pain or crypto market dumping pain. I think they're both pretty bad, but dry socket takes the cake. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is? Goodbye and good kitty. Bang!